6 years ago, I left my life in England behind and joined my family to take on the daunting task of restoring this stunning French chateau. 3 years later, I started a YouTube channel. And since then, we've shared our story with viewers all around the world. And not forgetting all the friends who've helped us along the way. We do everything ourselves, from restoring the gardener's cottage, maintaining the huge forest and estate, to restoring the grand interiors back to the way they were over 100 years ago. A lot has changed, but we've barely scratched the surface. And our journey here has only just begun. My name's Michael, and I'll be your host for this amazing adventure. This is Doing It Ourselves. Well, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone and welcome to the Chateau's forest. This is a new video. Last time I showed you the ground floor of the Chateau, but I wanted to give you another tour of this amazing place. So we're going to explore outside today because we've got 60 acres here. We've got woodlands, a lake, we've got an open park, and we've got a stream, a waterfall, loads of different things, loads of different species of trees that were planted many, many years ago by the previous owners of the chateau. So we're going to go and explore that today. And it's a very, very windy day, but the wind's just dropped a little bit and the sun's come out. So we are out here in a rush because apparently there's a big, big storm coming today. So I'm going to wear this hat to stop my hair from blowing away in the wind. Let's get going. So if you look behind me, there are avenues and they go off. There's one here, if you look here, one to my left, one to my right, and then there's another 3 behind me. So you can stand here and you can see in all directions. I can see right to the end of the forest there, and I can see through to the lake. I can see up here through to the chapel. So you can see pretty much everywhere. And there's probably about 3 of these, I think. But we're going to go and have a look around anyway. So where should we go first of all?
Yeah, and you?
I think we should go for a walk this way. We'll walk down to the lake, shall we? No, let's go. Right, so we're going to walk east first of all, and this goes down towards the lake. So if you care to follow me, we'll have a look at that. This is the Chateau's lake. Now, it was actually a quarry years ago, and it was in the bottom of a stream bed that went through a little valley, and they dug it out because there's loads of stone, the local stone, which is like an iron stone, a type of sandstone, and that's what they built the chateau with. Once they dug it out, it was a great big hole in the ground. So what they put a barrage across one end, let the stream fill it up with water, and now it's a lake. the water flows over it and goes into a stream. So we'll go and have a look at that. Now there was a bridge here. I can't see the bridge. Let's go and have a look anyway. Okay, Florian, I'm going to send you across the bridge first.
I have to check if it's safe.
Well, it's not that. I think people want to see you in your amazing outfit. You look like a proper country gentleman. Complete with Wellington
Let's check
boots.
with the umbrella. No, it looks okay.
Is that okay?
Oh. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Right, I'll follow you then.
Do you hear this calm? These little birds?
What?
Do you hear the little birds?
No, I can hear the little birds, yeah.
Oh, it's lovely. I hope you can hear it too. Oh, it's just so well.
Look at all that gorgeous moss, the mossy banks. And just here you've got little holes where little animals live in the roots of the trees. It's like something out of Beatrix Potter, it really is. Now, interestingly enough, this, if I can get here, there's a tunnel down here which is a bypass. There's a stream that runs, channel that runs along the side of the lake, and that is actually to bypass the lake. So you dig a channel up that end and you bypass the water from the stream into here if you need to empty the lake, which we do actually need to empty at some point.
We can empty all the lake.
Yeah, we need to empty the lake and we need to dredge it out because it's all silted up. So it's actually probably only about 2/3 of its original size at the moment, because the other end where the stream enters is just a swamp now. But anyway, that's another job. It's a lifetime of work in this place, and not just in the chateau, outside as well. We're actually stood on the barrage right now, and we don't know when this was built. It has been strengthened at some point because it's had concrete added to it, but we don't know when that was. And it is leaking, so it needs some attention, but we'll just go and have a look. Be careful, Florian, don't fall off.
Quite dangerous.
So just here is our waterfall, and at this time of year when we have high rainfall, if you can hear me over the noise, at this time of year when we have high rainfall, there's a lot of water rushing over that, and there's a lot of potential energy in that water. So we could, at some point, build some sort of turbine system that collects the energy from the water through a turbine and generates electricity. And that could be used. My umbrella's just gone through the wall. Oops. That could be used to actually heat the chateau with a ground source heat system and an electric compressor. This could power the heating in the chateau. And in the winter, when there's more water flowing over it, that's when you need the energy, because you need the heating. We don't need heating in the summer when it dries up. So yeah. God, it is beautiful around here. There's quite a lot of water going over that. Yeah. Right, come back then. Woo. So where should we go next? I think we should go down into the stream, because we've got our boots on. We can go up. We can go up to just below our knees in the water, and as long as you don't drop the camera, we'll be okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. So we've just seen the barrage, and just behind me, down this little valley, is the chateau's stream. And it's a very magical place, especially in the summer when all the leaves are on the trees and it's a bit more secluded. It feels quite magical. But obviously we're just entering spring now, so there are a lot of buds on the trees, and the leaves will come back very soon. But we're going to go down there now because we've got our Wellington boots on, wellies, and we're going to go and explore the stream. I can just get down here past the brambles. Ah, now this is very interesting. As you know, I said that the lake was actually the quarry for where the stone for the chateau came from. Now this is a piece of that very stone. It's a sandstone, which is a sedimentary rock, and it's an iron stone. Can you see the iron deposits in it, the red? It's like rust running through the whole stone. That's a lovely stone, look, with a little piece of moss on it. Yeah, and it's actually a nice and flat, so this is actually a very hard stone, and they would use that to face the building. That could have been in part of the chateau, but it's here. So I'll put that back there. It's quite what? Steep.
Incline.
It's a steep incline, yeah, just be careful. Watch where you put your feet, because there's a lot of leaf litter. And you know, you might find that your feet drops into a hole and it looks like it's flat, but it's not.
Is it quite deep?
Yes, it's not that deep.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
You have to come?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course, that's what you got the boots for. I hope there's no holes in them.
It looks good.
Yeah?
Oh, there's a hole maker.
Is there a hole?
No, it's good. Okay. Wow, it's more calm than the barrage. Huh?
Yeah.
It's still good for un bon courant.
Yeah, go for a little walk. Just don't fall over. Good job we got this for him, because I've just noticed that it's gone dark. The clouds are coming in, so we'll go back up into the forest and we'll have a look at some of the trees that are there and show the very special thing that we've got in the forest, which is the sword in the stone.
It begins to rain.
Yeah, it's beginning to rain, yeah. So let's get out of here and then try and, oh, it's very muddy. Okay, so unfortunately it started to rain. If you can see the lake behind me, it's fine because Florin, you've got an umbrella and I've got this waterproof hood that goes over the coat. It is really raining.
Yeah, it's quite strong.
It's okay, we can keep dry. Are you dry under there?
Yeah,
I don't care about you, is the camera dry?
Yeah. The camera is okay. Look.
No.
Me.
Yeah, okay, as long as you're okay. So let's go up into the woods and see what we can find up there.
What?
Yeah, let's go. We are currently in another one of those intersections in the forest. So behind me there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paths that merge into one central star here. And right in the center is something very special. If you care to look here. We have the sword in the stone. L'épée dans les pierres.
L'épée.
No, l'épée, sorry. The skin in the stone. It's the wrong word, isn't it? L'épée dans la pierre.
Oui.
The sword in the stone. And it's a bronze sword, and Billy actually put this here, and this is an old piece of stone that was from the original chateau. So it's a very, very old piece of stone. Well, it's obviously old, but it was cut a long time ago. Shall I try and pull it out? It's impossible. Impossible! Pick up the stone. No, can't pull it out. It's in there pretty well. Okay, I'll let you try.
You think I will succeed, Michael?
Yeah, go on then, try.
Oh, you say Lancelot?
Lancelot, yeah.
No, with one hand. No, it's too difficult. Someone?
It won't come out?
No, it doesn't.
No?
No. Oh, he did to put in it.
I don't know. I think he hammered it into drilled a hole and hammered it in with some concrete. I don't know.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. But the stone, you know the weight of the stone.
Try and pick the stone up.
Oh, that's really heavy. No, I can't. It's too heavy.
So this is the star that I was talking about. So if you walk around in a circle, Florian, that's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 paths. Yeah, you get the idea. 5 paths.
This one.
6 paths, yeah.
And this one goes to the lake.
That one, no, that one doesn't go to the lake. That one goes back.
We came from this one, no?
Yep, and there's another one. Carry on round.
And this one.
Yep. So that is 8 paths.
Wow.
And in the centre we've got the sword and the stone.
And which one goes to the chateau?
The one behind you and the one to your left here, just here, that
yeah,
one.
You can take both. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. And behind you, where it goes?
That goes into the park.
A park.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look.
So next to me here is an absolutely huge beech tree, absolutely huge. But what's interesting about this tree is that it has a carving on it. Somebody has carved something into the tree, and this date here says 1867. So that is when the original chateau still existed. And there might be, because we have one photo of the original chateau, but it was taken when it was under its rebuilding phase. So actually only a little bit of the original building was there and the new towers were attached to it. So we don't actually know what the original chateau looked like. Now apparently there were some other towers connected to the ends of the building. And this might be a clue because here you have a central tower, like a turret, which the original chateau did. That was its staircase. It was where the staircase of the chateau is now, the tower, but it was smaller. And that's it. And then you can see a wing here, which existed, and a wing here. And then there's a tower here, and there's also another tower here. And it says Antonia, Antonia, RB 1867. So that might be some clues as to what the original building looked like. But hopefully one day we can discover a painting or a drawing of it or some plans. But unfortunately, we don't really know what was there before because the history is it's hard to find. So there you go, 1867. So that it's a very old, so this tree is very old. If that was carved on this tree in 1867, how old was it before? It must have been big enough to carve on back then. So this could be a good 250 years old, this tree. Look, deer.
Yeah.
There's 4.
No, it's too far. Maybe I have them now.
There they are, just there.
Yeah, there.
Just focus.
Yeah.
I'll try and zoom in the edit, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 deer just there, just grazing. It looks like a mother and some young. They look like little ones.
Maybe we will see more screen. The screen.
Yeah. Right, well, let's go then.
We should try to go slowly.
We'll try and go slowly. Right. Keep recording. Yeah.
You know a way?
It's just here, yeah. They've gone.
Really?
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fast. They'll just be hiding in probably in the brambles or something. So welcome to the Chateau's Park. If you care to take a look at this amazing view, we've got lots of interesting trees here: juniper, cedar. We've got sequoia, oak, and lots of other different ones, but I'm not sure what they are. But we're going to have a look at those now. So, aha! Look at this, dandelions. Now, people would say these are a pest, but they're actually edible, and they're really good for you. And actually, the yellow, when they're fresh like this, when they've not fully opened, the yellow petals are sweet.
Can I have one, please?
You can have one, yeah?
Okay.
So Florian, you're about to try your first dandelion.
So I have to eat this part, Michael.
Just pull the petals out, yeah.
Yeah. And you eat it?
Yeah.
That's right.
It's edible, it's sweet, it's very good for you.
It's not bad.
Mm.
I will eat only this now. A wabbit.
You can actually
No.
you can actually eat the leaves too, but when they're quite big, the leaves, they get bitter.
There is no really flavor.
And there
You
is
can
flavour.
eat.
There is flavour.
Yeah, but it's not amazing.
No, it's not amazing, but it's very good for your health. And I will actually come down tomorrow probably and get a few bunches of the young leaves from the dandelions and just cook them up, or you can eat them raw or in a salad. They're just full of loads of iron and vitamins and minerals. Really good for your health.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
How you knew we could eat this?
It's really good for your health. And actually what they do in this area is they make a jam, like a confiture, of dandelion pollen and leaves, and it's very concentrated. You have to get thousands and thousands of heads just to make a jar, but it's like a natural stimulant. It gives you a buzz. I've had some before. It sort of puts you in a really good mood, a bit hyperactive.
Okay, I will
But
try to eat some every day now.
We'd have to go and get like thousands of them, but we could actually go and make some dandelion confiture. I don't know if they make it any other places, but I know it's a local thing. They do make it around here, but it's only old people that really know the skills to do it. You know.
Or you can find.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Right,
Okay,
let's go.
There we go. Let's keep it there. It's my, how you say, lucky?
Your lucky flower, yeah.
Yeah, 12 with four leaves.
Oh, 4-leaf clover, yeah. I found a 4-leaf clover here
Yeah, you said me.
about 3 years ago, just before I
was
started
there?
my YouTube channel. I found it was up near the my parents' old house, near the gate. Right, so just behind me is probably one of my favourite trees on the grounds. It's not my favourite, it's my second favourite, but it is a giant oak tree. I don't know how old it is. It could be about 300 years old. You don't get it, do you? 300?
Yeah.
We meant to laugh there, Florin. Okay, so it's about 300 years old. No, it's a beautiful oak tree. In the summer, it looks absolutely beautiful with all the leaves on it, covered in acorns. And it's probably a good 300 years old. I mean, it will never be cut down. This kind of tree, the one behind me, is not really ideal for cutting for furniture. What they do is in the forests, they grow them close together. So what they have to do is the trees, to get the light, they grow really tall and really straight, and their canopies are up really high so that they get all the sunlight with their leaves. Whereas an oak tree like this that's left in a field or by itself, it doesn't need to grow very tall, so it can branch out and go all over the place. It's actually the perfect tree to put a tree house in. And one day I would like to do that, but I don't know if maybe in the forest might be better. But yeah, so let's go and look at another tree, which is my favourite tree, which is just behind you, Florian. And it is a cedar of Lebanon. Let's go and look at that. So just behind me is the enormous trunk of this cedar of Lebanon. Now, we did measure it about 6 years ago. We measured around the trunk and we calculated that it's about 400 years old. And it looks a bit gnarly if you look up at some of the branches. Lots of branches have snapped off over the years. You can see just around me here, a branch snapped off about 2 months ago in a big storm. And it's lost a few branches, but it is still in good condition, and I'm sure it will be here in another 400 years, hopefully. Yeah, so that's the cedar. What do you think, Florian?
That's just massive.
It's absolutely huge, isn't it?
Look at the size.
Go on, give it a hug.
I never seen a tree of this size.
Give it a hug, go on. Look at the size of it. It's huge. I think we should conclude our tour here by the Cedar of Lebanon. Hopefully I'll have showed you loads of beautiful shots in between all the talking of the whole park. And what we'll do is we'll wait until the leaves are on the trees, and then we'll come back and we'll show you a few more bits, because we've barely scratched the surface. There's so much more to see. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon for another video. And is it bye from you, Florian, as well? Yeah.
Alright, let's go!
Go on, go on! Run!